Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Daniel Wargo and I am back in the kitchen for a brand new episode of Forking Around, a show where the jokes are bad and the cooking comes second. And today I am making a steak pie. By the time this episode comes out, it should be very early 2021 or close to it. And on New Year's, it is a tradition in my family to have steak pie, which I believe is also a tradition for many people in the UK. And my grandparents are from the UK, and so this is something that we do on January 1st, and I have never made it before. I have eaten a lot of it in my life. I love a good steak pie, and I wanted to learn how to make one. So that's what I'm doing today. I am making the Hairy Bikers recipe. Sounds gross when you just say Hairy Bikers and then you want to eat something after it. But regardless, I'm not here to judge people's names. I'm not here to judge anything except for the way this food tastes in my mouth. So I've got a lot of different ingredients. I don't have much time today, so I had to prep everything beforehand before I even started filming. So I'm gonna get right into it. You guys won't have to see me chop anything. So let's get on the road, you hairy bikers. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna place half a stick of butter in this very pot right here, and I've got about 2 pounds of stewing steak? Steak for stewing? Stew steak. And I'm gonna put that in the pan with some butter, and I'm gonna brown it. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make what will go inside the pie, and we're gonna let that stew for about an hour. So we've gotta get our steak rolling first. I'm gonna put that butter in there, let that roll around. All right, so before we actually put the steak in the pan, it needs to be dusted with flour. So I've got about 25 grams of flour in here. I think the British people all use grams and stuff, so I had to measure it out with a scale. I'm good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just dusting this with some flour. I'm not afraid to get a little dirty. So we've got that dusted with flour. I've got a whole nother bowl of steak too, so I'm gonna put this in there. Okay, so the plan is we're just gonna wait for all of this steak to brown, and then we're gonna add a bunch of other ingredients. And then we're just gonna let that simmer for about an hour. Just get really juicy and good. I've decided not to make my own pie crust today. You know why? Because I'm really busy. I'm a busy guy. And I wanted to make my own pie crust, but it seemed like it was gonna be a couple more hours of work because you have to wait. Not because it takes that long to make, but you gotta like wait and then you just set it. And then it's like, I was like, you know what, next time, next year. And like any good chef would do, I have beer to go in here, but I also have beer for me. I'm not stupid. Don't you worry. To your health and to mine. We're getting there. All right, so it looks like we're ready to add our other ingredients. So, 2 onions, finely chopped, in the bowl. Aren't you guys so proud I did my mise en place beforehand today? I took care of things. I took care of business. 150 grams of mushrooms in the bowl. All of you. 2 carrots, finely chopped, in the bowl. 2 cloves of garlic, in the bowl. 2 sprigs of thyme, fresh, in the bowl. 500 milliliters of beef stock. And 400 milliliters of good quality ale. One of these is about 300, so about 1 1/3. Oh my God, you guys, this smells so amazing. Oh, this is gonna be so tasty, I hope. I'm hoping everything in the world, with everything I have, that this is delicious, but how could it not be with all these wonderful ingredients? So basically, I'm just gonna cover this and I'm gonna let it sit for an hour. Yes, and then we're going to make a pie with what's in there. Cannot wait. I'll see you guys in an hour. And boom, 1 hour later. That's how it works. Check the clock if you don't believe me. All right, So this has been cooking for an hour. It smells so good. This whole house smells just amazing. And so the plan here, there's a few things we have to do before this is finished. I'm gonna put the rest of this stick of butter in there, okay? Boom, let that melt. And I have been salting along the way. I've been tasting, salting, just finding all of those flavors, those tension opportunities, the sodium opportunities, I like to call them. Let me just, oh my God. This is gonna be unreal, you guys. This is gonna be unreal. If this doesn't lead to a better 2021, I do not know what will. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna kind of do while we wait for that butter to melt is just crack an egg and beat it. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer this into this. This is how it's done. Doesn't this look unreal? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take my beaten egg and I'm gonna brush the sides of the pan with it. Great, excellent. And then we're gonna take our puff pastry and lay it on top. Oh yeah. Can you believe this is my first time ever doing this? Like I might be a prodigy. Okay, and then we're gonna brush the top very liberally with this beaten egg. Excellent. Then, carefully, I think I'm gonna get a bigger one. Carefully, carefully, carefully. All right, and then we're gonna stick it in the oven at 425 for 20 to 30 minutes. So, watch me do that. Please don't drop, please don't drop, please don't drop the pie. Please don't drop the pie. Oh my God, I almost dropped the pie. But it's safe, in the oven you go. Don't just good luck in there, buddy boy. Whoo boy, all right, this bad boy is done. It's out of the oven. It got a little messy in there. Got a little messy. This pan is just this much too big for that pastry. This much, but it looks fabulous. It smells better than it looks. And if it tastes better than it smells, we're gonna be in business. So I don't really know the best way to slice this, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest. This. Then, I don't even know. This is not gonna work. There is no way this works. Best of luck to all of us. Ah, shoot. Try 3. Well, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty tasty. So let's give this a try. Get some pastry, a little bit of everything right out of the oven. Let's see. Well, if that isn't one of the tastiest things I've had on this show, I tell you, oh man, this is my New Year's treat. And while it's still early December for me, for you guys, it's New Year's. So I'm gonna enjoy this on your behalf. But I'm not gonna share. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more stuff like this. This is my New Year's treat. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. I hope your 2021 is filled with health, wealth, prosperity, happiness, and only good, positive things. We all are in need of positivity this year, so best of luck to you. Thanks for watching this video. Have a wonderful year in the universe. Eat a cookie.
My name is Carl.